This is a wane. A wane's natural habitat is not the ocean, but today, this wane believes it is. It's trying to catch dinner. It needs to juggle a precarious selection of hooks, sinkers, baits and conditions to lure a potential fish to its demise. Wanes generally believe themselves to be adept at navigating the dangers of the ocean. Catching dinner can be a dangerous activity as a wane needs to have eyes in the back of their head. Seagulls could steal their bait, while stray sinkers from fellow wanes could be hurtling about the sky at ferocious speeds. Our wane is gearing up for the hunt. He prepares to send his preferred combination of bait and sinker into what he calls straight into the fish's mouth. He is, however, careful not to step into the aquatic habitat as dangers can lurk there that will even the playing field, like a stray shark that could snack on our wane's ankles if he is not careful. With a mighty heave, he sends the bait far and wide. Now the fish needs to investigate his bait and deem it sufficient for our wane to have dinner tonight. Most of the time, KFC is Wane's best friend.
Hi guys, we've made our plans. Myself and Wayne, we're heading to Betty's Bay tomorrow morning. I need to get up stupid early, like really stupid early. I'm gonna have to get up at before 4 o'clock in the morning, which means it's like a very early night for me. I need to be in bed by 10 at least to pack the car, do my morning routines, take my meds. I'm an old guy, I need meds nowadays. Plan is to be at the main beach the whole day. Head towards the rocks, target some galjoen early on, head towards main beach after the tide turn midday-ish to go target some steenbras and cob. Always optimistic. Can't be sure as to what's going to happen, but at the very least we're going to give it a good shot. And after the last week being completely washed out, as well as Mother's Day coming around, we need this. We need this big time. So hold times for us, boys. I'll get you tomorrow morning when I'm ready to pack and go. Cheerio. Good morning, lads. Early morning, around about 7 o'clock. Sun's not even up properly. Don't let this light fool you. It's nowhere near light. I mean, you can see over there, it looks quite bright, but with the naked eye, it's not. It's very, very dusky. It's not even light enough yet to put your swivels and your traces on. It's just not that kind of a light. But we're here, and the anticipation's running high. I'm going to introduce you to a familiar face that you should already know. should be here very shortly when the light improves a bit. I just want to get my tackle on the line, and I'm going to get that first cast out before the sun is properly out. So stand by for me, lads. It's going to be a good one. What a glorious morning. I wanted to bring this up action a little bit earlier, but there's just been some insane action happening in the morning, or ever since we got here. Some very, very hard pulls on the line. Nothing yet on it, but I'm pretty sure if we persist we'll get there. Ooh, woo. Big pulls, big pulls, big pulls. Let's go, boys. Hold on. Get in there. Get in there. Way too early to tell if this is actually a shark or a cob or something, but it's big. Huge stumps. But now it quieted it down again. Patience, boys, patience. Fresh bait in, barely been in for a minute, already some strikes on the line. Changed my hook out to a J hook. We're gonna have to see if that makes any meaningful kind of difference. Come on, man, don't be so shy. Every time I turn the camera on, the fish stops biting. Wait, they're back. Oh, this is so frustrating. It's an absolutely stunning part of the world, this though. I mean, just look at this. Just a little bit over there. That was the scene of the crime for my first cop that I got a few months ago. And there's Wayne. I'll go say hi to him just now. But for now I'm monitoring my line. See, the majority of the time it's just current pulling. And it's a decent current. Because the swell isn't great. But there's a definite current and pull in the water, which is always an indicator of some deep banks behind the breakers, and that's what I'm counting on, trying to get it either in front or just behind one of those banks. Oh, there's some serious nonsense happening here, boys. I'll be back soon. Let's go say hi to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Wayne. How are you doing, sir?
Morning, morning. What a beautiful day here in Beatties, I must say.
It's an amazing day.
Yeah. Took some pics now, and I thought to myself, what a privilege to be is this something else?
Yeah, I mean, I started taking some video footage just now. I mean, look at this. Mountains, sun peeking out through the clouds over there. It's just an amazing place to come fish. You know, it's almost like the start of the Overberg, essentially. And this whole coastline all the way down to Struisbaai, the Gallas, Stilbaai. It's an amazing place to fish. So what can you tell us about the action so far this morning?
I must say it's something else that we normally used to. A lot of, I would say, hard pulls, hard takes, but they are not committing, unfortunately. So there is some...
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There's definitely something on your line right now. As in right now, as we speak. Again, hard pulls.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. I've noticed now at Makassar as well. The pulls you're getting over there isn't necessarily hard. But every now and again, some juvenile fish would commit to the hook. These don't feel like juvenile fish. They're just not coming out. I mean, on my first cast, I got massive pulls before I even got back to my rod stand.
Yeah. No, there's something serious in the water, but yeah, it seems to be a bit sly for us this morning. So let's see.
Well, let's hope the dude over there with his 7-foot rod don't pull out the biggest cock
The biggest
today.
cock, yeah. But yeah, just thankful and grateful we're here. It's an awesome day, and yeah, what can a guy ask more?
Exactly. So as you guys know by now, we are going to try and fish through the dropping tide, and then reassess once the tide starts turning. Hopefully Corey from CVR Fishing will be running into us here on the beach a little bit later on, and if he does, we could always have a chat with him and whoever is with him to see where they might end up. Check back in with you soon. Slightly disappointed now, boys. Was on with the fish. Dropped it close to shore. Even Wayne was called over with his camera, and it was all in vain in the end. Could have been on early with one. Wayne just called me over to have a look at his line. There's some serious action. Oh yes! Come on, man! Commit! I just threw a fresh mussel out on mine as well, and there's immediate action on mine, so I'll bring you back when there's something. See, this is just going to have to do now. Not talking out of the back of a bakkie today, or a car, or a jeep, or whatever. Well, I'm trying my damnedest to get whatever the hell is in that water out now. Lots of pulls and heavy thumps. Changing up hooks, changing up sinkers. There's a decent side current in the water, and I tried throwing a teardrop sinker for extra aerodynamics, and I got it out nice and far, but before I knew it, it washed up on the left. So that was a big no-go. So I just chucked out a grapnel. There's instant activity on this line right now with just a small piece of chokka bait on a size 4.0 inline circle. I'll get back to you shortly. Let's see what's happening here. bite. So it's gone slow. I had one bad cast just now, with my line flying over Wayne's, and maneuvered back over his line and immediately got thumped by something on the other side. Started reeling in, also lost that close to shore. Quite bummed about that one. Bait was still on though, which was half a choker head on the size 4 hook. So I just re-secured the bait and I chucked it back out again. Now whether or not I should have just put fresh bait on, I have no idea. But the bait was barely in the water. So I just threw it out again. Now there's nothing. Now it is 11 a.m. It's kind of to be expected for the bites to die down. Now it's way past the early morning golden hour, and it's very deep into the dropping tide. So what we're now waiting for is for the tide to turn, so that we can at least have a good 3 hours fishing the pushing tide, and hopefully get rewarded with something nice. So hang in there. Still confident, you know, always the optimist. Corey, my maat. Wat so vir die tweede keer?
Sê.
Lekker om weer in jou vas te loop vandag.
Ja.
Ek was 'n bietjie laat vertel jy dat jy heel waarskynlik vandag hier gaan wees en ons jou gaan vasloop, en dan ek nou my CVR roetjie gedraai het so vir jou.
Ja,
Maar
ja, ek het volgens kom vandag, want ek gaan vandag vir spotty manne. En vandag gaan ek kyk vir 'n gallie, 'n mooi gallie, maar die water lyk mooi plat. Maar kom ons kyk.
Maar is die struktuur in die water om galjoen te kry?
Ja, die galjoen goeie omtrent plat, soos wat jy sien die brand is op pad. Maar die water is klein bietjie nog laag. Maar manne, hy begin van 12 uur af begin het te stoot. Maar ons aase moet al in wees. En sodra die vis nou kom, gaan ons aan die gang weer.
So jy sê letterlik hierso, daar waar hy branders hier voorbreek. Wanneer die gety nou begin stoot, daar waar die branders breek nou daar. Jy gooi maar net daar.
Ja, jy gooi net daar. En as jy twee stop het, so groot die ene, gooi net nog verder agter toe. Dan
Ja, nie, maar ons arme ouens het dit een stop hierso. My tweede is in die kar.
Maar ja, soos wat ek sê, kom ons kyk vandag, wat het ons? Manne, dit is so 'n mooi dag.
Dit is
Kom ons kyk, ons hoor die reën is op pad, en 'n kou het 'n naweek volgende naweek, maar ouens, ons is nie bang nie. Ons kan by die water wees, solank die visse en die lekker aas is, dan is ons hier.
Dis reg. Corrie, ek check vir jou net hoe weer, bro.
Dis reg.
Goed gaan. Guys, I'm going to leave links down below for Wayne's channel as well as Corey's channel. Corey posts reasonably regularly whenever he's got something to post. You know, he's quite a busy guy. Whenever he can get away to go fish a little bit, you know, he comes down Kleinmond, Beatty's Bay, and he does his thing in and around the area. He knows the area quite well. It was with him the last time on Wayne's channel that I got my first cop ever. And not a lot of people can say that within the first year of starting to do some saltwater angling that they managed to catch a cop. So thanks to Corey for that, for taking us to the beach that day and putting me on that fish. It was very, very good of him. But today, like you've just heard from Corey, as soon as the tide turns, we're going to get our muscle bait in. Not too deep, just over those first breakers, and we're going to go get us some gallies. It's going to be awesome. In retrospect, guys, he said from about 12 o'clock onwards we need to have our lines in the water. I am going to pull this other half of a choker head in, seeing as nothing is happening, and I'm going to go get myself a nice size 1/0 circle hook on there with the muscle bait, And I'm gonna get it in the meantime. We absolutely have to get ourselves a fish today. Action hasn't died down. It's still there. Still patiently waiting for the tide to turn. We're basically on the cusp of it. And everyone's got a line in. Corey over there has got a line in with his brand new adrenaline reel. He's obviously quite well known in the area. There's lots of people. Hold on. There's some serious action happening on my line right now. Just give me a second. I'll bring you back shortly. Okay, I'm going to lose my mind here. That's what it looks like. Just lost the fish. And why? Because of the side current. I thought I'd use this. Big mistake. So I am now going to venture something here. I'm going to have to use a teardrop and just walk with the side current as much as I possibly can, because I can't lose another fish like this. This is terrible. Right, so the tide has turned. Corey just inquired from me whether or not I'm getting any bites, which I answered in the affirmative. I'm not sure about the dudes over my shoulder, Wayne and Corey's guest, but I am getting bites. I just wish one of them will stay on it long enough for me actually to pull them out of the water. It would be nice, you know, driving out all the way to Betty's Bay and pulling something out for your effort. So by the way, red bait did nothing. I brought a little bit of red bait with, put some on, not even a nibble. No thump, no nibble, no pull, no nothing. So I went straight back to mussel, and now there's action again. Okay, bring you back when I've got something to say or something to show. How cool is this? It almost looks like a Bob Ross painting, like he went to his canvas and started painting. Beautiful. This whole place almost feels and looks like a tropical paradise. I hope the people in Betty's Bay know what they've got here. We have now abandoned the galjoen idea. Not because we don't want one, but because there's way too many peckers in the water and nothing is committing. The other issue is I can't really find any reef or structure under the water to land my sinker on. And you can't really catch the galjoen with a grab sinker. I tried. I was on a couple of times with something that could have been a galjoen, but then it came off twice at the beach. Those grab sinkers are evil when it comes to these fish. So in order for last gasp effort at a cob, we basically substituted our bait for some choker. I put some flotation on my hook, and I also put a slightly larger inline circle from BKK on my line. And I also swapped out the teardrop sinker that I used for catching galjoen again for a grab sinker. At least my bait's staying in one place in the water right now. And there's been a couple of pulls, but nothing that's going to make me jump up and grab my rod and start reeling. So I have a big pull on that line, but can't be sure. Could just be current. Anyway, Oh geez, that's a big over there. Okay, boys and girls, in the absence of not being able to charge my phone while out on the beach like I usually can when I'm at Picasso or something, I had to limit the amount of things that I record and preserve a bit of battery life. I managed to get back to the car. There's just about enough battery life on here to say my thanks and to record my thoughts on the day, essentially. So yeah, we fished with Corey from CVR and his friend Eugene today, and it was great fun as always. Corey is one of the nicest people you're ever likely to meet. I don't think he's got a dark bone in his body, and very open and friendly person. Corey, if you see this video later on, thank you. It was very nice seeing you again today, and I hope you catch more fish soon. Now to Wayne, thanks for joining me today. It was great fun. Lots of action in the water. I mean, the amount of mussel that I threw out today that got stripped within seconds is unfathomable, but I've got nothing to show for it. Lost 2 fish close to shore, both in pretty much the same way. Grab sinkers hooking onto the ground, and whatever, shock is created from pulling the grab sinkers loose, fish got off. So it's just one of those things. Without side current, you can throw bottle sinkers and you can throw teardrop sinkers, and you can negate, that kind of thing happening. But unfortunately today there was a lot of side current, and unless you threw a grapnel, your bait just went left, and then on the receding tide it just went right. So yeah, but so you learn. It was a very, very nice day though, just like someone else said earlier. A bad day fishing is always better than a good day in the office. So yeah, boys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe, and I'm going to leave links downstairs for everyone else's channel, the guys that you see regularly on the channel, guys like Terrence, guys like Wayne, and now new addition, Corey CVR Fishing. Please go and subscribe to these guys. Show your support. Everyone brings their own little thing to the table. Not everyone can have this magnetic personality that I have, but but ultimately everyone brings their thing. It's always good to be subscribed to as many people as you possibly can, and just see what's happening in different parts of the world fishing wise. So guys, till next time, see you soon. I'm out.